Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Two more hopefully fantastic episodes today, with episode 15 of season 2, Paradise, and then episode 16 of season 2, Shadowplay. Shadowplay is a really cool title of an episode, but both episodes, Paradise and Shadowplay, don't really know anything about them at all. No one said anything about them in passing comments or in the chats during the live streams, so I don't really know what to expect. Last time on DS9 we had Armageddon Game and Whispers, two incredible episodes, both O'Brien episodes, one of them O'Brien and a Bashir episode, and both some of my favorite episodes of the entire season. So Shadowplay and Paradise, or I guess Paradise and Shadowplay in the order I'm watching them, have some big shoes to fill because the last week's episodes were so good. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So we turn light, we said what color? It should be boop. Nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I think I'm gonna go green because the background of the thumbnails of both Paradise and Shadowplay have a green background. So I'm going green because of those two thumbnail backgrounds. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut and early access reactions to my Star Trek Deep Space Nine content that comes out up to 3 weeks early, as well as exclusive Patreon merch. I said merch really weirdly there, but merch, live streams, movie polls, and etc. There is so much more to explore over there. Thank you so much if you check it out, and let's get back to the video. Okay, let's dive into the first episode now. I hope you enjoy my reaction to episode 15 of season 2 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Paradise.
I'm sure, Commander. Jake's a good fellow. I'll enjoy working with him.
Oh, really?
He placed in the lower third of his age group in mechanical aptitude.
Oh, good for him. So did I.
Oh, really?
Out how to get a field transporter operational in 10 minutes, or wind up being a Cardassian prisoner of war.
Oh, that'll get you to do stuff fast.
Got 13 men safely off the surface of Setlik 3. Next thing I know, I'm the tactical officer in the Rutledge.
Really? Wow.
Wait, 160 million kilometers from Aurelius Minor. Should be a perfect place to set up a colony.
Okay, let's go then.
Whole level duonetic field down there. It may be blocking communications.
Let's introduce ourselves to our neighbors.
Maybe they live in Paradise. Maybe that's what Paradise is. I wouldn't say this is Paradise, what we're seeing right now, but it's Forest Dice. If you like Forest, though, then maybe this is Paradise. Who knows?
Cisco to Rio Grande. Computer, respond.
No, you're just locked out of it.
If you don't, we're gonna have a hard time getting off this.
Don't move! And put your...
Hold on, Robin Hood. Are these people almost trying to get away from the tech? You know what I mean? Live life peacefully without tech. It's like that village in that Star Trek movie, Insurrection, I believe. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Oh, I'm excited for Paradise and to see who that Robin Hood guy was. Love bows and arrows. I just love him.
They're from Starfleet.
Ah, they know Starfleet.
I've just forgotten what they look like. My name is Joseph. Vinod's the one playing with the sharp object.
Playing with the sharp object. Dude, he's so buff.
Over 10 years ago, when our ship developed life support problems and we had to land here for repairs.
And you couldn't get out.
Well, come, we'll show you. Vinod, run ahead and tell your mother, we have guests.
Okay, let's go.
Come.
Probably never get guests, except for deer. Maybe a few birds. Do they have deer on this planet? Maybe space deer, you know what I mean?
They're a short-range interstellar craft, about a quarter the size of your cabin there.
I was the engineer aboard the Santa Maria.
Oh, he's an engineer too.
Have questions for our guests.
Who won the soccer matches this year?
Oh my god, I love that this is still a thing.
Replicating longer dresses lately.
Oh no. That means I'll have to alter everything I own.
No, she's dead serious. She is sad.
Marshes all around us are filled with astatine deposits. That's the only explanation.
That could be the reason then. Don't know what that is, but it could be the reason.
In a way, we've rediscovered what man is capable of without technology.
I'm proud of them.
That's something each of us is going to have to think about, isn't it?
Do you leave or do you stay in this new home that you've created for yourself?
No, I'll never leave. And I'll never want what we have in our community to change.
That's so fair. Such a simple and peaceful life, you know what I mean?
I could mean an awful lot to this community.
He's like, I wanted to be the only strong, healthy man. That's my job.
I've worked 2 lifetimes on Benjamin's poker. You just can't learn how to bluff.
Outside.
Bluffing is so hard, but I feel like
Oh, you
Cisco
think a
would
man
be...
like Benjamin.
No, exactly. I think Cisco would be good at playing poker. I had this discussion in my live stream today, actually. On my premiere, Star Trek premiere.
Literary critiques. She says she spent her life examining the human condition.
What's her...
Interesting.
The cost of our own core identities. Man has lost touch with his true power.
Yeah, so she really is not going to want to leave then.
The ship looks like it's been through a Ferengi junkyard.
What happened to it all?
We threw it away.
What? Why? I guess it was useless.
She was helping us discover a new philosophy of life together. Because we needed one.
What if she is keeping everyone here because this is the life that she wants? Plot twist.
We've searched everywhere for the right fungus or root that would draw out the infection.
To keep spreading.
Oh my god. She does not look very good.
To restore the comlink to the transporter.
It would only be a waste of time.
This...
I swear, she has a hand in this.
Do you really think you could?
No. I want to put your efforts to good use. Search the forest for something else we might use.
See, she's against it.
His ingenuity.
An interesting philosophy. And while we're debating it, a woman is dying.
We're doing...
Whoa, that's a good line.
Until they come, if they come, you'll have to do things our way.
That is fair, though. Don't get people's hopes up in case they don't come.
By mid-afternoon, it gets hot in the fields.
But you have to let O'Brien work on this field, you know?
That's our ship, all right.
Traveling at warp 2 through sector 401.
At war.
It's at warp with no one aboard. What?
Well, my father was a chef. He grew all his own vegetables.
Oh, that's so sick.
I'm just one of those people, you know? The only way I could get anything to grow was to marry a botanist.
He's the thumb of death.
The arboretum she grew in the Enterprise.
Oh, that was beautiful. Is that a prisoner or something?
Get him into the shade.
Is that a prison cell?
What did he do to deserve this? He stole a candle.
He stole a candle.
Hellbox?
Is this part of your philosophy of life, too?
You're a Starfleet commander.
That is so harsh. That is a harsh punishment.
How are you, Steve?
Oh my god.
Let down the community.
The matter is closed.
She's like a cult leader, you know what I mean?
Stephen will never steal another candle, and neither will anyone else who saw him here today. The entire
But he will steal a squash.
effective way to maintain law and order in our community.
Oh no, she's kind of ruling through fear a little bit here. She's like the Empire or the Cardassians.
I'm sorry. Alexis doesn't believe in doors.
Of course she doesn't.
Your muscles must be sore from all the work today. This is an oil extract from the Zupta tree.
Let me massage your muscles.
I'll try some.
Would you like me to massage you with it?
That's what oh my god, I knew she was gonna say that.
Did she send you here?
Yeah, she did.
Did she send you here to make love to me?
Oh, she did.
Ben, come in.
Dude, the lighting and stuff? This is a fun episode. What the heck?
And Vinod tells me that you never ate replicated food before you came here.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Yeah, me neither, Cisco. Keep going.
Had much use for technology, didn't you? It's interesting
Yeah, at all.
how you happened to crash on a planet.
Yeah, she forced the crash to happen. This was what I'm saying.
To explain how sometimes fate delivers us exactly where we need to be.
Is it fate, though?
You are so disconnected from your core identity, Ben.
Why? Why is he, huh? Guys, she is a cult leader, I have to say. I think she did crash the ship. I don't know. I just think that's what happened. She's running this place. No doors. Sending someone for sex. Like, what is going on?
Still a mystery, sir. I can't believe it's being generated by the acid deposits in the stream bed.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
Lovely fruit. Try this.
That is an apple.
But you really should do yourself a favor and change into some more comfortable clothes.
She's really suggesting that again.
You got a better idea?
I'm the science officer. It's my job to have a better idea.
So fair, Dax.
A very talented Hopi I knew did things with a rope you wouldn't believe.
Oh.
We're within tractor range.
Oh, let's go.
Locking on.
I really like these two together as well. Every duo in this show is amazing. Okay, that's sick. Okay, that's sick looking.
Meg has died.
Yeah, she's doing so well, isn't she? Oh no.
All of us have welcomed our
What are they gonna do to O'Brien? Dude, Cisco's about to throw fists.
could return to his ship.
Well, Alexis, I'm sure he only wanted to get to the medical equipment, which might have saved Meg's life.
Yeah.
Feel that way, and I'm glad you said it, so that all of us could see
No, don't.
energy. All these years trying to escape, we'd all be dead today.
Okay, but calm down.
We will survive.
Oh my god, if you put O'Brien in there, I'm throwing fists.
You are his commanding officer. I hold you responsible.
Okay, I am flying to this planet right now.
I'm putting you in there.
Let me at him. Hold me back. Let me at her. Let me at her. Hold me back. Oh my god. Look, she's like happy about this. Oh, that's actually horrible. That is actually terrifying. But why was this runabout at warp? That's a good question.
Way the ship could be coming straight from Aurelius Minor, and that's if someone tried to destroy the ship by flying it into the star.
But they missed. What a loser. Oh my god. She's so hateable.
But I can't. Not without your help. I know it's too difficult to speak right now. Just rest.
He won't drink. This is actually torture, you know. Revolt, Ben. Burn this place to the ground. Yes. Ben, 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 Ben. It's weird calling him Ben. What's he doing? Why is he back in the box?
What are you doing here?
I need your help, Joseph.
With what?
Come on, Joseph, please.
And you want me to look the other way while you leave?
She'd put you in the box, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she definitely would. Oh. Oh, Star Trek Karate. He made a compass. That is actually so sick. He's found something. Oh my god. Calm down, Robin Hood. He's in on it too, you think? It's a fake O'Brien. He put it on a tree or something. Well done, O'Brien. Oh! Dude, Star Trek Karate strikes again. Let's go. The tech's working.
Just go to Rio Grande. Computer respond.
Oh my god, his voice, man.
In orbit, Ben. I destroyed it.
Ah, she did destroy it, the idiot.
It was no accident. We developed life support problems near this planet.
No, we were always on our way here.
You are evil.
It was perfect for our ideal community.
Your ideal community.
I can lead to a more important truth.
Shut up.
Would any of you have learned who you
You made this guy with the big hat sad. This bald guy is sad.
has redefined your potential? The potential of man, just as I knew it would.
I can see what she's saying, but it's not right for her to do this.
What of the dead?
Yeah, what of the dead?
Acknowledged.
We have room for all of you on the runabout. If you have anything you want to bring with you, you ought to get it now.
Miles,
Who will stay and who will go?
whatever Alexis may be guilty of, she did give us our community.
Interesting.
It's time for those of us who don't belong here to leave, Ben.
Most of the people from the community left as well. They don't belong here.
Come.
So I guess he's the leader now? Such an interesting end to the episode. I have no idea how I feel about that at all. I mean, I enjoyed the episode, but the ending, I have to think about the ending, but I can't because I'm going to do my review in a second. And that was my reaction to Paradise, the 15th episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. Star Trek The Next Generation? What show am I watching right now? Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 2. Sorry about that slip up. I had Star Trek The Next Generation on my mind because I was going to tell you guys that last week, I'm pretty sure that I said I was going to be watching some episodes of The Next Generation and the original series to get ready for two certain episodes, the McQuees Part 1 and the McQuees Part 2. But I realized those episodes are a lot later in the seasons than I thought they were, so I'm not watching them this week, not watching them next week. I'm watching them in 2 weeks, and I'll be watching Day of the Dove for the original series, and then Preemptive Strike, and Journey's End, or Journey's End, and then Preemptive Strike, I should say. But anyways, speaking of this episode, it's kind of funny that we had basically 3 O'Brien episodes in a row now. We had Armageddon Game, which was O'Brien and Bashir, which was an amazing episode. And then we had Whispers, which was an O'Brien episode. And now we have Paradise, which is O'Brien and Cisco. So just kind of interesting. This was definitely more of a Cisco episode. O'Brien definitely took the back seat in this episode compared to the other 2 where he was a central focus or the central focus, but still kind of funny that season 2 of DS9 has clumped 3 O'Brien episodes together. I just I don't know, I went into the episode, I was like, I just hope it isn't an O'Brien episode. I love O'Brien. He's such an awesome character, and the 2 episodes that I just watched were fantastic, but I was like, let's hope it's another character's episode. So I'm glad that Cisco took the reins of the episode and O'Brien was more of a backseat driver, but it still was kind of funny that he was the main character, or he was one of the focuses of the episode. But that being said, I really enjoyed Paradise. I don't know what the consensus is for Star Trek fans around Paradise as a DS9 episode, but I really enjoyed it. I thought the whole concept of this Paradise was interesting. I guessed the twist like 10 minutes into this episode. It was just a twist that was very obvious, one you could see from a mile away because of the leader's philosophies and stuff like that and her theories. You just knew that she was the one who crashed the ship. You just knew that she was the one who was creating that, I don't know, the thing, that energy thing that was keeping tech from working in this era. It was just like an obvious twist, but it doesn't matter if twists are obvious as long as they are handled well. And I thought this twist was handled very, very well. And I thought it was really interesting how her community wanted to stay on the world when she was making that passionate speech at the end about how she has changed people's lives, how someone would have just been a repairman all their lives, someone would have been like a clerk, a desk clerk all their lives, someone would have been in prison, which is a little mean of her to say, I gotta say, but at the same time, maybe it's true. Maybe that guy is a menace to society, but still, if someone looked at me and said, I changed your life, you would be in prison if it wasn't for me, I'd be a little upset. I'd be like, is that how you think of me? You think of me as a criminal? But that speech, I thought the people were going to be like, no, you betrayed us, whatever, but it took a different approach, and I thought that was really interesting from DS9. It took the approach where they were like, she's going and her son's going, and we're okay with that. She lied to us, she deserves this punishment, whatever, but this is our home now. We have lived on here for 10 years, and we as a community will decide whether we want the outside world to come or not. We as a community know about this device now, so we can control this device. We can leave it on or off. We'll put it to a vote. Whether we leave or stay, we'll put it to a vote. You know, all these different things, and I found that really interesting because this thing that she kept them here for 10 years, it's like she didn't, okay, it's weird. She would have had to lie to them at the start because they would have wanted to leave at the start of the episode. Don't get me wrong. Or not at the start of the episode, but when they landed 10 years ago, they would have wanted to leave. But she didn't need to lie to them the whole time. They could have, after a while, it would have been their lives and stuff. I don't know. It was just an interesting ending, and I actually quite liked that most of the community, if not all of them, wanted to stay. Those two children at the end staring at the cell, though, they were like, I want to leave. Let me out of this place, buddy. I don't want to be working no grain fields the rest of my life. But yeah, overall, I thought this episode was really interesting. The cult aspect of it was cool. There was some creepy, like some weird creepy moments, you know, when Cisco's like confronting that woman, I forget her name, but the leader woman, and he's just like fully silhouetted and it's like a little eerie, you know what I mean? I thought that was cool. There were just some creepy undertones because of the cult like stuff, which was interesting, with the doors and the punishments and stuff like that. The punishment itself, like a solitary confinement type deal, was really terrifying, and her rule was almost like the Empire or like the Cardassians, where she was ruling through fear and lies. And now the community, now that she's gone, the community can rule through this more democratic style of ruling, you know what I mean? Where there maybe is a leader, but it goes through, there's like votes on the community whether they want tech or no tech, you know what I mean? So I thought it was an interesting ending to the episode, and I quite enjoyed Paradise overall. But anyways, let's get into Shadowplay next, episode 16 of Star Trek DS9 Season 2. And I'm really excited for this one because Shadowplay is a really cool title, so I have high expectations. Anyways, hope you enjoy Shadowplay.
Science officer's log, stardate 47.
Seems like a Dax episode.
Detected on the other side of the wormhole. Odo has come along to the Gamma Quadrant.
And an Odo episode.
Thought that Freyla was in love with Lieutenant Strake, but all the while Strake was seeing Security Officer Seeley.
Odo is dying.
Except perhaps to illustrate the foolish humanoid preoccupation with romantic coupling.
He's not a gossip girl, let me tell you.
That sometimes we don't see true love even when it's staring us right in the face.
Is she saying that to Odo? She's like, I love you, Odo?
A kiosk.
I've noticed she's been making a lot of visits to the security office lately.
Oh, wink, wink, wink.
Are you implying that Lycia Arlen is interested in me?
Yes, Odo.
And how can you be so sure?
Because women don't react to me in that manner.
You had flippin' Luxwana Troy do that.
Field seems to be coming from the second planet in the system. Let's go in a little closer.
Maybe Odo will find love this episode. He'll fall in love with a puddle of water.
Interfering with the sensors. We better beam down for a closer look.
I love it. Last episode and this episode we've been off-world, you know what I mean? Off DS9.
The interference seems to be coming from here.
What is that?
Give me a minute.
They have been discovered. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Shadowplay, let's go. Dax and Odo, a great combination. Let's see what we got. Now it's time to yawn.
It's about time. Enter! Where have you been? I've been waiting out.
Oh, Kira, hello.
Rink. I thought you'd like to know your cousin Kono just tried to come aboard the station.
Kono, here.
He really,
Little twisted brain of yours. If you thought you were gonna get away with anything while Odo's gone, think again.
Oh my god. Dude, Kira's worse than Quark, or than Odo.
And you're a danger to this station. I don't just not like you. I despise you.
No, you don't mean that. You don't mean that, Kira.
Yeah.
You're almost as old as he is.
Nog's older
When I
than
was
him.
your age, I
thought Nog was like a year younger.
Quarks. Whew. I was thinking more along the lines of you helping out Chief O'Brien.
Yeah, he mentioned that last episode, huh?
Besides, it'll look great on your application to Starfleet Academy.
What if he doesn't want to go into Starfleet?
Just arrived here.
So you keep saying.
If you want, you can check our... I'll prove it to you.
Logs.
Not bad.
I'll prove it. Computer, one to beam up.
Goodbye. It's magic! It's magic!
Don't worry, he'll be right back.
Dude, Dax saying that? Don't worry, he'll be right back.
Do you have any other suspects?
You were my only ones.
Oh, this guy's so sad.
No. We've never had anything like that before.
I see.
Odo's like, puts his Sherlock cap on.
I'm starting to get desperate.
Maybe what you need is a little help.
Okay, Odo.
When was the last time you saw her?
This morning at first meal. But Taya said she saw her later, in her workroom around midday.
Well, let's go talk to her.
I'd like to scan the area again for transporter activity, in case you missed something.
Go right ahead.
How do they know what scanning is, what space stations are, but they don't know what beaming is?
The Omicron particles put out by the reactor.
That's important, those particles, I swear.
Taya.
That's a big spitting top.
Protector Coleus. He just wants you to answer a few questions.
Did you murder your sister, your mother?
She seemed fine. When will she be coming home?
Never.
Let's go. It's past your bedtime.
She went to go get milk, but she never returned.
Here's the new apprentice we discussed.
Yes, sir. Welcome aboard.
Jake is the new apprentice. I'm so excited.
Well, let's get to work.
I hate his outfit though. It's so ugly.
I almost forgot. For you.
A comm badge? That's actually sick. He's such a proud father.
When you're not busy.
Oh, it's no problem, Major.
Then you'll do it?
I look forward to it. Garrick has been lecturing me on surveillance technique.
Garrick. I want to see him. Let's not mention him. Let's see him.
Ryan is coming aboard the station.
Coming aboard when?
His ship just arrived at docking bay.
The Vedek's coming.
To be honest, I've been looking for an opportunity to see you.
Dude, if he just kept talking, I'd fall asleep.
Very happy.
Wasn't there that prophecy thing where they're naked with each other?
I guess. What happened to your face?
That's such a question that a kid would ask.
I have the ability to change my shape to look like other things.
So cool, man.
You mean you're a changeling?
Hold on a second.
There's no such thing as change. They're make-believe. Everyone knows that.
Odo's like, yeah, well, watch this pug face.
Everyone wants to be my friend.
Huh. I wish it were that easy.
Everyone looks at you like a science experiment.
My friends. But all they wanted was to see me become a chair, animal.
Yeah. Oh, it sucks. You're like a party trick.
Some of them probably were.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, she's so cute.
Were your parents changelings too?
Don't know my parents.
My father died when I was 4. I don't remember him very well.
Oh.
She was making a vase for Mr. Depnett, the baker. He really likes my mom.
Oh, interesting.
Saves us the best loaf of green bread.
Oh.
Nobody ever leaves the valley.
But why?
Everything we need is right here.
But why don't you leave the valley? What if there's better things outside of the valley?
My mother's never coming back, is she?
Why do you say that?
It's what my grandfather told me.
Oh. That conversation was so cute. That little girl, Taya, was so adorable.
It's not like you're going off to the academy tomorrow, is it? What's wrong?
Nothing.
He doesn't want to do the academy, does he?
Not really.
Ah, there it is.
It's true. I was supposed to be a cello player. They made me practice every day.
I want to hear him play the cello now. He's probably really good.
My son, Senior Chief Specialist Miles Edward O'Brien.
Oh, that's so cute, man.
I don't want to disappoint my dad.
Hey, your dad's not a bad guy. He'll come around.
That's true. Cisco will understand after a bit. What will Jake do then? I want to see what Jake does, what he grows up into.
What did you think?
Of your speech?
Oh my god. They knew what they were doing there, didn't they?
In Caterpod crop, maybe? Or, the new nature preserve in Hendrickspool province.
Or you, me, glass of wine and a dinner.
Chief O'Brien designed a Springball holosuite program.
Really? Let's go.
Oh, let's play some spring ball, guys.
Not that I can think of.
Good. I could use the practice.
These two actually like each other. They knew what they were doing at the start of this conversation where they were like, how was that? They knew what they were implying. Come on.
Yet, you hardly seem concerned.
There's nothing I can do to change things.
Why? Why?
Are you sure you're all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
Yeah, you're not all right, bro.
I can see it in your eyes.
Odo knows that look.
No, I've had a good life. No regrets. I wish I could see my daughter once again. Now, if there are no more questions.
That's not the whole of it.
How come no one ever leaves the village?
Yeah, good question.
I suppose Coleus thought there was no point to it. But I guarantee you, there are no missing people out there.
Well, let's check just in case.
Absolutely.
What if he has the missing people? They're like in his basement or something. He's some like psycho killer.
And let you gobble me up? I don't think so.
Interesting that they have the same stories and they use the same word, changeling, as that man who gave Odo the necklace in that first season episode.
No indication of any power source.
Oh,
Did you see that?
hold on.
Just as we pass those bushes.
Wait, what if she vanishes? What if everyone here is like a hologram or something?
Hey, don't come any closer.
But I brought you some hairberries.
Oh no. Oh wow! That was unexpected, I have to say.
I'm waiting.
This may take a minute.
Calm
I don't wanna
down.
make a mistake.
You gave her like 1 second.
That was my favorite cloak.
Aw, poor guy.
It creates an Omicron particle field and then manipulates the field to form physical objects.
No way, so everyone's fake?
You mean they're hologram?
Oh my god, Shadowplay. They're shadows.
Everyone and everything in this village is a holographic projection.
That's insane.
To her, Coleus, I know this is difficult to accept.
But why would someone do this?
Her arm rematerialized as soon as she pulled it back inside.
Where exactly did this happen?
Let's show him.
Where did you learn to play like that?
Well, let's see. These two love each other. Come on.
Think the replicator.
Here, let me help.
Oh, that's not necessary. Your shoulder.
Oh.
Maybe I do need some help after all.
Oh. Hot damn hot chicken wings and sauce, guys. Jeez.
I have to remember to thank Bratler Ritt for inviting you here.
Okay. Okay.
You're returning to Bejor. It appears he fancies himself something.
Oh my god, this is actually a makeout session. Put your food down first.
The man who invited you here to the station owes money to Quark,
Oh my god.
who runs the Dabo tables.
The little troll.
I gotta go.
Only one thing can stop Kira from making out with a man, and that's the little troll Quark.
A trick.
Then how come we've never learned of this before?
Because none of you ever tried to leave the valley.
Yeah, exactly, idiots.
You might be able to bring back the missing people.
That'd be good.
What if you turn off the projector and you can't get it back on?
Well, then everyone dies.
Any objections? Then it's settled.
But again, what is the purpose? Like, why was this machine put here?
Your face isn't so scary.
Aww.
Used to it.
Dude, oh my god. Taya deserves all the love in the world. Oh, wow. Oh. He's real, though.
I'm as real as you are.
No way. Plot twist again. I knew he had something to do with it, though. I knew he had something to do with it, but people were not in his basement.
That is, until the Dominion took over.
The Dominion again.
Changed our whole way of
The Dominion again.
all the things that I'd lost. I've lived here in my village for nearly 30 years.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Old, and sometimes I even forgot that they were holograms.
No, makes sense.
What about the villagers? What about your granddaughter?
She's not real.
People are as real as you make them.
Made up of Omicron particles. But who's to say that our definition of life is the only valid one?
There we go, Odo.
If they wanted to.
Then Taya's personality is a combination of her parents' personalities.
So she's an actual child.
But I saw the way you held her hand when she was sad. I saw the way you tried to comfort her when she was frightened.
You cared for her.
If she's not real, what does it matter?
Oh, snap, Odo.
Because I love her.
Oh.
How was work?
Okay.
It's kind of fun working with Chief O'Brien.
Oh, this is gonna be a big talk.
Yeah. Dad, I don't want to join Starfleet.
Oh, there it is. Cisco grabs a chair, throws it against the window. What?
Since forever. Starfleet is too much, like you.
Oh, he wants to get away from him.
Does that make any sense?
It makes so much sense, Jake.
Perfect sense.
Oh, I love Cisco.
It's your life, Jake. You have to choose your own. There is only one thing I want. Find something you love.
Dude, Cisco, man, come on, best father.
If this works, please don't tell the others that I'm not like them. I don't want to be treated any differently than before.
Yeah, fair enough. This is gonna be so sweet, I swear. Oh, everyone's back. Oh.
We're alive and we have our families back. That's the only thing that counts.
I wonder who created all this.
Yeah, who knows?
It was good working with you, Odo. Next time you're on this side...
Chills.
I'm afraid so.
I'll miss you.
Oh.
I miss you too.
Make Taya a reoccurring character.
I hope you find your parents.
No, I wanted her to say that. I wanted her to say that.
Taya?
What is it? Oh my god, one of the tops. That's so epic.
Computer 2 to beam up.
Oh, his smile at the end. Guys, that was such a nice ending to the episode. That was a fun episode overall, but that was a really nice ending. That was a really good ending for all three storylines. And that was my reaction to did I say reaction weirdly there? That was my reaction to Shadowplay, episode 16 of season, what is this, 2 of, I just forgot to see, my brain is just at a loss of words at the moment, of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And did I say the title already? Shadowplay. This, see what I'm talking about? My brain is just so scattered and all over the place. This episode was really nice to watch. I mean, I think it's just the ending that's making me say this episode is really nice. Overall, I thought this episode was good. I didn't think this episode was great. I didn't think this episode was bad. I just thought this episode was good. But the ending was so sweet, so nice, so heartwarming. I mean, we had the Cisco stuff with Jake and Benjamin, and I don't know, Jake telling his dad that he doesn't want to be in Starfleet because it's too much like him and he wants to be his own person. And Cisco, for a second, I was like, it would be so funny if he grabbed that chair and just yeeted it out of the window, causing the vacuum of space to suck into the room, killing them both. That would be a really dark and tragic outlook. I just thought that would be kind of funny. But no, he sits down and he's like, of course that's okay, son. You know what I mean? Whoa, best dad in the world. I swear Cisco is the best dad in the world. I mean, I love my dad. Don't get me wrong. I love my dad. But Cisco's a pretty top tier dad too. I mean, maybe my dad and Cisco's dad, they rank at the same level. I don't want any dad slander here. Besides that, then we had the fun ending with Kira and Quark, and Kira's like, he was a good, I don't know, what did she say? It was not distraction, but it was something like that. It was like distraction, and then Quark's like, not enough of a distraction. Ooh, that was that was a fun ending as well. But by the way, what's their face? Kira and Vedic, starts with a B. I forget his name at the moment, but those two, God, the sexual tension of them in this episode was absolutely insane. You could see it on screen. Like, just get naked already, guys. Come on. And I'm glad that they kissed in this episode. It's been going for a while now where these two have been flirting with each other in a way. You know what I mean? Like, that prophecy has been flirting with us. They have been flirting with each other, flirting with us. Like, guys, just rip your clothes off and go at it at this point. Come on. And they almost did that in this episode. Don't get me wrong. When they were eating dinner and they were having that nice dinner together alone in a dark, nicely lit room, you know what I mean, for some fun time. And Kira stands up, he stands up, they walk together, their heads get close, their bodies get close, their hands get close, and then they start making out like madmen. Like, guys, just go to the bedroom at this point, you know what I mean? Go. And I also really love that Kira stopped the makeout session because of Quark. Like, nothing would have stopped her, I feel, because I feel like this was a long time coming for them to get together, and I was so happy they got together, but I felt like this was a long time coming for them to get together, and then boom, Quark comes in the picture. She's like, no, we gotta stop. I hate this little troll-looking ogre Shrek man, you know what I mean? Like, let's kill him, you know? Let's not kill him, but thought it was funny that Kira actually despises Quark, which she actually says to his face in this episode, but I think she's joking. You know what I mean? I think everyone likes Quark to a certain extent. He provides entertainment. He provides a lot of entertaining things on DS9. Besides those two storylines, though, the main storyline was Dax and Odo. Really nice storyline overall. The hologram stuff I did not expect, let me tell you. I knew there was going to be something up with that old guy, like the oldest one in the village. I didn't expect him to be the one making the hologram, because hologram was never a theory in my mind in the first place. But I really liked where that storyline went in terms of them all being holograms. That guy running away from his home world because of the Dominion, which was a name dropped again. Guys, I really want to see the Dominion. Like, so badly want to see the Dominion. And I really hope they are not overhyped at this point, because so far, whenever I think I've heard the Dominion in 4 different episodes of season 2 so far, and every time the Dominion is mentioned, it's like they control everything. They colonize the colonizers. They take over worlds. Like, they seem insanely powerful, evil probably at times, you know what I mean? And I really hope that this setup that we are getting for the Dominion, this incredible setup, this incredible fear that people have, people are running away from their planets. The Dominion literally caused in that one episode, I forget what it's called at the moment, I think it's the Sanctuary episode, episode 10, literally caused a whole species to leave their planets because of the Dominion, you know what I mean? So I really hope they're not overhyped. But anyways, he left because of the Dominion. I'm just so excited for the Dominion. It's just the only thing on my mind at the moment, the Dominion. But anyways, he left because of the Dominion. He made these holograms so he could basically live out his life that would have been on that old planet, but, you know, in this valley and stuff, which I thought was so sweet. And then we also had not just that stuff, but the Taya and Odo stuff was so beautiful. I loved their interactions, just her childlike innocence, the way that she spoke captured a child's mind so perfectly. The way Odo spoke to her was so soft and so caring, you know what I mean? The way that they spoke about family and the way that they spoke about loss, like Taya losing her father and now her mother, Odo never having seen his parents and stuff like that. And then at the end when Taya, I wanted her to say it, but when Taya was like, I hope you find her parents, oh my, I got chills. Like, I actually got chills, my nose started to run a little bit. It was just a really nice ending for Odo, and I hope Odo does find his parents, or at least find some family out there. And I know the space crew like DS9 are his family, but I hope he finds other changeling shapeshifters, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, you know what? Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. Was it the best episode of the season? No, it was not the best episode of the season, but it still had some really good moments in it, some really good character development in it, and a mention of the flippin' Dominion. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And remember, you can check out more of my Star Trek over on my Patreon, where you can watch my Star Trek DS9 reactions up to 3 weeks early, which means on Patreon I have watched 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. I am up to episode 22, The Wire, on Patreon, which you can watch right now, as well as the TNG and TOS episodes, which I mentioned earlier, Day of the Dove, and then Journey's End and Preemptive Strike before the Maquis Part 1 and 2 episodes, which I probably loved, you know what I mean? I probably will love these episodes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for episodes 17 and 18 of Season 2 DS9, Playing God and Profit and Loss. See you then.